Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about the Flash game that I want in the foreseeable future, rather made by Rocksteady or WB. But I feel like the Flash is one of the most possible characters for them to get their own, series, their own video game. It could be Flash, Scarlet Speedster, Flash, the fastest man alive. It doesn't matter, but I just really want a Flash game. The first one is all the villains. I want every single Flash villain from the Silver Age, I think it is, the Barry Allen one. I want that one. I want all of the villains. Captain Cold, Captain Boomerang, Trickster, all the villains. I'm trying to think of a bunch of other villains, but it's really hard. Reverse Flash, Zoom, anybody from the Silver Age of the Flash. I don't think Zoom's really from the Silver Age. He's more of Wally West's era. But really, all the villains would be amazing. I don't know how they could actually integrate it. Maybe they're going to be Iron Heights, and then there's a breakout kind of like Arkham Asylum. But just have it be extremely well done. Have the villains be relatable, have the villains be scary, have the villains actually feel like they are characters and not bad guys. I like them as bad guys, but I really feel like if you give them a relatable, trait, they would be so much better. Just like, I'm just saying, I think having characters that are relatable are great, especially villains, but like, they need to actually do it right. So Captain Cold could probably have something doing, trying to save a sister or something. If you have not read the New 52, I think his sister has cancer, and he's trying to find a way to help her, but the Flash is kind of like, in the way somehow. Yeah, just go read the New 52 Flash Move Forward. It's a really good run, I think, in my opinion. Barry Allen, blah, blah, blah. But whoever they go with, just give them really good villains. Rather it's Wally West or Barry Allen, just the villains should always have some type of relatable aspect to them. Next is the ARKHAM combat. Yes, ARKHAM combat. I feel like if they give them the ARKHAM combat, it'll be so smooth. Now, you guys play the ARKHAM games, right? Of course you have. I mean, you're on this channel. If you played the ARKHAM games, you would see that when Batman hits somebody and then like swings all the way across the fucking map to hit somebody else, it's a little unrealistic, right? It makes you feel like, okay, Batman's more than just a human. He has to have some type of superpower. This guy cannot punch somebody and then punch him to the ground with all of his might and then fly all the way across the street and punch that guy, right? It doesn't seem believable. But with the Flash, that would seem believable. That would seem realistic. That could actually happen if the Flash was fighting these guys. Flash punches one person and then sees somebody's across the street, he could just easily zip over there and punch them right in the stomach, or do a multi-punch. And I just feel like they could do everything with the ARKHAM combat. Pickups, use the ARKHAM Knight combat. It just, pick them up, hit them really fast, like faster than Batman. Just use your speed, not your strength, just use your speed, because the Flash is actually extremely strong and powerful. So, using his speed to punch these guys would seem like a more effective way of getting rid of the thugs. And speaking of that, thugs would actually be very good, because you don't need to have, this powerful alien like Superman. Flash isn't a powerful alien. He's a human with super speed who can hurt people, but the thugs can still get hurt, but they won't die by Flash punching them in the face. I want a great story, like an amazing story, something that we have not seen before in the Flash, which could it could be debatable that it could be original or unoriginal, because nothing from the DC or Marvel is original. Nothing ever is original. I'm just saying. But I feel like if they do this right, if they make a great story about the Flash, that it would actually give more traction towards the character and actually have a greater demand for a sequel. Kind of like Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum had a great story, and there was so much demand that they made a sequel called Arkham City. That had such a great story that they demanded something else. Guess what? Arkham Origins. And that was a meh. It was meh. I guess you could. It was meh. But and then Arkham Knight came out, and people are like, "Oh man, I kind of want another Arkham game." The story was great, because when the story is good, it actually intrigues people to that universe and says, "Hey, you know what? I kind of like this universe. Keep making those games." The next one is a PC port that works. Listen, I'm just saying, if a PC port doesn't work for another superhero game, they are probably never going to make another superhero game for the PC, another port for the PC, because most of the PC ports, let's be honest, they kind of suck. GTA 5 was okay. Black Ops 3, that was decent, right? There weren't a lot of people playing it, but it was decent. But what I'm saying is, if we have another Arkham-style game that fucking is terrible on the PC, we are going to lose our shit. Like, literally, we're gonna take our shit and it's gonna disappear from our hand. That's how fucking shitless we will be. Like, I just wanna, can we get a PC port that's good? Can we? I want special abilities that can actually, you know, go towards the Flash and have the Flash feel like he's more powerful, you know, upgrades. Just keep giving Flash upgrades. Maybe he could vibrate through, you know, longer distances, you know, instead of just vibrating through one car, he could vibrate through like 50 cars and just keep running without jumping over them or running over them really jagged, you know. Run up buildings faster, run faster. Like, these abilities would be great. And, you know, maybe do certain takedowns, just like Batman, you know, use certain, not gadgets, but, you know, abilities. He uses Flash emblem to throw at thugs. That would be funny, just he rips off his Flash symbol and just throws it at thugs. I would actually like to see that. But the abilities can be an assortment of things, different things everywhere. And I would just love to see certain abilities for the Flash be transformed into a game. And last but not least, boss fights. I want to see a fucking boss fight between the Reverse Flash and the Flash. You know how epic that would be? I mean, they could be fighting and then all of a sudden they get like sucked into the speed force, and then they fight there, and then they go back in time, and then they do all this stuff, and maybe you know, Reverse Flash kills Barry's mother there. Who knows? I don't know, but that would just be so cool if we have the awesomest boss fights of any other superhero game. I mean, Captain Cold would work, Heatwave would work, all these characters would work. I mean, every man could work. You know, all these great characters from Flash's history would be amazing to fight against. Gorilla Grodd, you know, and like I said, the Reverse Flash would probably be the final boss battle, because that would be awesome. Just running around, just chasing him, following him. Kind of like if you've ever played Spider-Man 2, where you had to chase Black Cat. That was one of the funnest. I think it's Black Cat. Is it Black Cat? I think it's Black Cat. It was like one of the funnest things in Spider-Man 2 was chasing her, because it was difficult, but it was fun at the same time. Or Batman chasing the League of Assassins, remember, through on top of the buildings. It would be really cool to see a version of that, but with Flash running through the city trying to catch Reverse Flash. So tell me guys in the comments below, do you guys agree with my Flash game that I want to see in the foreseeable future from rather WB or WB Montreal or Rocksteady? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's try to reach 40 likes. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.